Welcome back to day 2 at the Altitude Fremont Motor Park for the Roval edition at this beautiful new complex here in Fremont, Indiana. Plenty of twists and turns here at this racetrack today. Looking forward to see how the drivers do as they go in reverse around this racetrack. See, we have some lovely carousels here, some S's, and some nice sharp turns for these drivers to take on today. AJ Allmendinger, he is the outright favorite to win this race, basically dominate this race, and he's already starting on the pole. Will that spell danger for the field? Chase Elliott, he might be AJ's strongest competition. He is fairly good on these road courses. And Tyler Reddick is moving up in the ranks at the road courses. So Allmendinger does have some threats in the field. Some darts he has to dodge, but we'll see how he does today. And the dark horse pick in the garage is Michael McDowell. Really showed great skill at the Indy Road Course and NASCAR Cup Series. And then Gino Harvey's looking for redemption. And he's also pretty skilled on the road courses. He's making his second start of the season for Project 91. Here's your standings. Kurt Busch now is back in the points lead with his brother Kyle 16 points behind. Alex Bowman up the third, Chase Elliott fourth, and Ross Chastain sitting in the top 5 in points. Special thanks to our partners Altitude Graphics for always making our amazing graphics that you see every race day here, and Spoiler Diecast where I buy my diecast. Let's go trackside for the command. Gentlemen, start your engines. The field cranks them up, and we will roll off for our second throwback edition race of the year, both at Fremont. On the pole is AJ Allmendinger, and a throwback driver, Gino Harvey, starting second. Michael McDowell, William Byron, and that gorgeous Jeff Gordon Chrome Chevrolet. In row 4, we have Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. And in row 5, it's Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch, brothers. Row 6, we find Chris Buescher and Denny Hamlin. And in row 7, it's Daniel Suarez and Martin Truex Jr. Row 8, we find Christopher Bell and Todd Gilliland. In row 9 is Ross Chastain next to Kevin Harvick. Row 10, Justin Haley and Joey Logano. And starting mid-pack is Eric Jones, and third place in points, Alex Bowman. Ryan Blaney and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. starting row 12, and in row 13, Chase Briscoe and Brad Keselowski. Cole Custer and Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece will be taking over that ride next season. And in row 15, Austin Dillon and Bubba Wallace. Ty Dillon making some of his last final starts in ACS, possibly. And in row 17, Corey LaJoie starting deep in the field next to Harrison Burton, and Josh Bilicki starting dead last. 7 laps around this new road course. There hasn't been a previous winner, so we're going to get our first ever winner at this racetrack today. All right, let's see who's going to get it done. 7 laps, doing rights and lefts. Green flag is in the air at Fremont. Allmendinger leads it down into turn 1. Looks like Harvey gets a good run. So does McDowell. McDowell goes wide, off into the sand trap. Allmendinger back to the lead. Heading up to the carousel. About to go through the S's. Allmendinger, Gino Harvey, Austin Cindric lead him through it. These drivers looking to get good position so they can get good momentum downhill into the final turns. Oh, look at Austin Cindric move Gino Harvey for that second position. You got to remember, Austin Cindric's a pretty handy road course racer here. And he's got a win in season 12 too at Talladega. So Cindric looking to get his second win of the season. But Allmendinger's so strong, but it does look like Cindric is closing in ever so slightly here. Coming to lap 3 of 7. Byron trying to get up to the second position. He's passed Gino Harvey for third. Through the hairpin. Oh, we got contact. It's Reddick and Larson. Reddick goes around, no caution. Drivers told to be cautious going through the hairpin there. Through the carousel into the S's. Byron and Gino Harvey battle. Here comes Chase Elliott getting his nose into the mix. He's going to look to pass his teammate William Byron. He gets there with a little contact. Move Chase Elliott into that third position. Meanwhile, it's Allmendinger and Cindric. The lead is starting to heat up here. Cindric has finally reeled him in. Coming up into the carousel. Cindric gives him the bumper. through the S's. Austin Cindric takes the race lead. Allmendinger, I can't imagine he's going to be very in favor of what just happened to him. He gives Cindric the bumper. Cindric makes contact, and they both go up into the wall. Caution will come out, and it's a dangerous part of the racetrack as they collide. Look at Allmendinger and Austin Cindric here. Make contact. Cindric almost goes into the pit wall, and Cindric did not like that. He gets right up into AJ Allmendinger and takes both of them out pretty much. Now, this damage here is not race ending for either of them, so they will continue on, of course. But not like it matters because they are going to be mired deep in the field with just 3 laps remaining. So you can only imagine AJ Allmendinger is not too pleased with Austin Cindric. But to be fair, both of them made contact with each other. Now here's Tyler Reddick, who was one of the favorites heading into the day. Let's see what happens between him and Kyle Larson. Oh, Reddick just kind of slams it into the hairpin. Gets up into Larson, and Larson gets some damage there from the wall. And Reddick, luckily, he did not get stuck in that sand trap to cause a caution. So our new race leader out of that mess ended up being Chase Elliott. He took the lead right before those two crashed. Green flag, back in the air. Here we go. Chase Elliott and Gino Harvey head him into one. Oh, we got contact. Oh, big crash. And we got a traffic jam in the turn 1 and 2. Oh my goodness gracious. Cars just piled in there and they all got stuck. Red flag is definitely out for this one. See, the car is parked through the S's there. Red flag is in the air. Oh my goodness. We got Ryan Blaney kind of stuck on some cars there. Oh, it's Alex Bowman. Third in the points, Alex Bowman with Ryan Blaney stuck on top of him. That's probably going to end Bowman's day. He's got a lot of damage. Some smoke's coming out from the radiator. Look at the cars finally start to pile out. Starting to find their way around. And these are the cars that are unable to move due to some failures of the race car. They all kind of got piled in at the end, so you can imagine broken toe links were involved. Looks where it starts here. It looks like it's Logano trying to force it. And he gets into McDowell, who gets into Justin Haley. And Haley ends up getting into Ross Chastain, who spins out Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. So this all started from Joey Logano, kind of deep in the field there. All right, so the main ones involved were Chastain, Larson, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Justin Haley, Michael McDowell, and Alex Bowman, and then literally the back half of the field was involved in that one. So Hamlin's getting the hook in that beautiful race car. Kyle Larson looks like he's going to try and continue on. So we're going single file for the remaining restarts. Aflac Cup officials did not want to see that happen again. So we're going to try a single file restart here with 2 laps remaining. Green flag back in the air. It's Chris Buescher and William Byron. Look at them getting the 1 and 2. Oh, Kyle Busch gets run out of the way. They make contact for the race lead. Buescher goes around in front of the field. They pile in. Looks like it's Kyle Busch currently second in the points. So your top 3, 2 of the top 3 have major issues here today. There's Kyle Busch stuck on top of Chris Buescher. Look at this battle for the lead. Buescher pushes Byron. Oh, yeah, just running out of real estate there. Both drivers going for that coveted race lead here with 2 laps remaining. And Byron, unfortunately, gets mixed up in this mess. And then Kyle Busch at the end, he kind of drives it in hard there. Oh, Harvick gets into the back of Byron. Look at Kevin Harvick moving up the field. Cole Custer as well. We got a brand new look up front with 4 drivers exiting this race. So Kyle Busch on the hook, Christopher Buescher. Oh man, that's tough for Chris Buescher because he doesn't run up front often, so it's always tough to see those kind of drivers get taken out. Oh, and AFLA Cup officials are calling 1 to go. This is a 1-lap shootout. They don't want to have any green-white checkers. Next flag ends the race. They're done with this crash fest. Green flag is out. Here they go. Gino Harvey and Chase Elliott side by side for the lead. Harvey gets it, but here comes Kevin Harvick through the hairpin. Kevin Harvick to the race lead. Gino Harvey's not giving up yet. Through the carousel, heading downhill through the S's. Gino Harvey takes back the race lead. Harvick with the crossover. Heading through the final turns. Harvick dives it in. He gets it, goes up the track. They beat and bang to the line, and it looks like Kevin Harvick is going to get a win in Season 12. How about that for Kevin Harvick? What a weekend for the retired drivers at Fremont. Oh my goodness, and AJ Allmendinger out of that mess ends up finishing 4th or 3rd? Are you kidding me? Yeah, he finishes 4th, but Kevin Harvick, him and Gino Harvey make contact there. Oh my goodness, what a win for Kevin Harvick, sliding across the line off the nose of Chase Elliott. And Kevin Harvick gets a win in his final season. May have not been a season he wanted to have, but here he is in victory lane. And that's going to shake up the point standings as Chase Elliott now moves into 2nd place behind Kurt Busch. And Kyle Busch drops to 3rd, 32 points out. Tyler Reddick, 48 points out. Alex Bowman drops to 5th. Chastain drops down to 6th today. Bubba Wallace, Corey LaJoie, your top 8. Kevin Harvick moves up into the top 20. He's definitely not going to win the championship, but I think he would like to try and at least get a top 15, which is doable for Kevin. If you look at those point standings, here's your 21st through 30th. They have eliminated all the Project 91 drivers and just combined them into one points team. Obviously ineligible to win a championship, but just makes it easier on the point standings. Then here's your 31st through 39th. Ty Gibbs, I believe he had one career start this season at Talladega where he wrecked. Scary crash too. So, the Altitude Fremont Roval saw Kevin Harvick winning the race and Gino Harvey almost getting that comeback win. Chase Elliott finishes 3rd. Allmendinger rallies to 4th. And Christopher Bell, nice top 5. Cole Custer, notable in 6th place there. Keselowski and Kurt Busch, your top 12. Kurt Busch kind of struggled today when he really had an opportunity to break this points lead open, but inadvertently failed to do so. Kyle Busch ends up finishing 28th today. Truex 29th. Denny Hamlin finishes 30th. Kyle Larson rallied for a 21st place finish after the brutal day he had. Haley, in his first Affleck Cup Series start, I believe, finishes dead last. And Alex Bowman, 34th, who had a chance. Well, next race, we head out to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Plate racing. Under the lights. It's going to be a good one. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is JT24, JM26, signing out.